This is Jonathan Aguilar, 5th Pro Boxing Fans, joined by Chris Billam-Smith here in New York. Chris, how are you?
Yeah, very well, thanks, mate. Happy to be here.
Supporting your good friend Ellie Scotney this weekend. Huge fight, huge platform. How proud a moment is it going to be for you just seeing her walk out here at MSG?
Yeah, it's an absolute dream to fight at MSG. Obviously, she's achieved so much already with numerous world titles and then going for another one. But so for her to win on Friday night and to be here for it, I'm so buzzing.
Talk about Ellie's journey. She was with Matchroom and now with MVP. What do you make of her journey? Is this it feels like this is a platform she needed?
Absolutely, and it won't be long. I'm hoping. I mean, obviously they're doing a lot of stuff over here at the moment. I'm hoping they'll bring some shows to the UK, and Ellie deserves to be headlining in terms of her ability. She's someone asked me, Dan Barker asked me on his podcast, said, who's the most underrated fighter? And I said, Ellie Scotney. She doesn't get the flowers she deserves. She's exciting. She throws loads of punches, but her skill level is superb. She's winning world title fights off champions with ease, and she's a joy to be around. Her personality is infectious, and she's got a heart of gold, and she's just an absolute diamond.
Moving on to yourself, you had that really good win in April against Glanton. Another stadium ticks off the list. How was it? Third stadium?
Yeah, it was good. Obviously not headlining this one. But amazing to fight at my third Premier League football stadium. If you told me that when I was just starting out boxing, that would be where I'd be at this stage, and I would have been very proud of myself. So buzzing, pleased with the performance, to get the win under my belt, and in a tough time in terms of coming off the back of a loss, in not headlining for the first time in 6 or 7 fights, being on first, being on early against a dangerous fighter in Glanton, just got coming off the back of his best win, beating Egorov, big puncher. So it was a dangerous fight for me in terms of where I was at in my career, and the dangers that he poses. So pleased to get the win, pleased with how I performed. Can perform better, but under all the circumstances I was pleased, and now I've had a bit of a break and I'm buzzing to get back in there. To be honest, I'm looking to I'm enjoying my training a lot more than I have done recently. So I'm out here, I'm training out here, staying consistent, so loving it.
How are you finding the training out here? I think you were here, I think they did the first Zerdo presser maybe in New York, can't remember, but was it LA, my bad. But now you've got a bit more time. Are you going to go to some of the gyms, train, spar?
Yeah, me and Shane do some pad work, done a little circuit this morning, run yesterday, need to run down Central Park. I feel like you can't come to New York and not do that, so I'll be planning on doing that as well. I'm excited to be here and check out what New York's about. I've never been here before, so I'm enjoying it.
For yourself, you're in a good division. You went before Zerdo, the top guy. Where do you go from here? Who are some of the names you want?
Those 3 champions. I'd love another go at Zerdo, to be honest with you. I believe he's got Opataya in his sights, and they've got each other on their sights, and they'll hopefully fight. And then Badu Jack's been ordered to fight Mikhailian again, we'll see. I'm gonna make sure I'm ready for any opportunities that might come up last minute. You never know what can happen in the world of boxing, so I just need to get ready, stay ready, and then just any opportunities that arise, then take them.
I think if the Zerdo fight, maybe if you brought him over to Bournemouth, is that what do you think you'd do differently to win that?
There's lots of things I'd do differently. I've probably touched up on a few things already, even in the last fight. But yeah, he's a very skilled fighter, and he is very instinctive what he does. He's been doing it a long time. He's been pro since 2009, and I'd have about 7 amateur fights by 2009 by the time he made his pro debut. So he's very experienced, but I've got more experience from that fight, another 12 rounds since, and I'm like, my sort of growth curve can go steeper than his probably can at this stage, and I feel like I can do a lot of learning from that fight and that camp. And yeah, it's my first time fighting a southpaw as a pro, so lots taken away from that, and that's all we can do in this game is keep learning. But yeah, I think I'd have a lot more success second time round.
Who do you think would win between him, Zurdo and Opetaia?
It's an interesting fight. Zurdo finds a way to win, you know, most of the time, not 97% of the time I think it would be in his ratio, but yeah, he's a fantastic fighter, but Opetaia is very skilled as well. He's got good feet, he's got quick hands, quick feet, transitions well, and heavy-handed. But it'd be an interesting one. It'd be a really interesting fight. I think two southpaws against each other would make it interesting as well. But I think a fight is I really see as a 50-50.
Now, the guy promoting the show this week's now in the WBA rankings, Jake Paul. What's your opinion on that and just him calling out Zurdo?
I have no issue with him calling out. I have no issue with him and what his goals are and anything like that. I think it would be a shame if he got a world title shot before I got another one, due to who I've boxed and who he's boxed. But people have a lot of issues with Jake Paul, but all he's doing is giving it his best. And I mean, what he's doing here with the women's is phenomenal. I'm so happy he's doing it and grateful he's doing it for a good friend of mine in Ellie. But yeah, my issues are definitely not with Jake Paul. I think fair play to him. He's making an absolute an amazing career in many different areas and avenues. So all respect to him.
Just ask you about quick few predictions next week. Usyk and Dubois. How do you think that's going to go?
It's a strange one because I'll never ever go against Usyk. I haven't done in just his aura and his mindset. What I gather from his mindset, I think boxing is a very physical sport, but it's more mindset than anything else in the way you prepare and the way you go about fights and the confidence you gain. But having said that, the confidence that Daniel's gained since the first fight, I think would have definitely helped him, and he had some success in the first fight. And you never know, Usyk has had some hard fights since as well. So it's an interesting one, but I would never. I think it's closer than their first fight, but I'd never go against Usyk.
Two more. Itauma against Dillian Whyte.
I think I can't see anything other than a Moses win, to be honest. I've seen him in the gym since he was 15 years old. A superb talent, and I think Dillian's been a bit long in the tooth now.
Have you sparred Moses before?
No, I never ended up sparring him. He was sparring Lawrence because Lawrence had a southpaw for the Glavatsky fight. He sparred him for that. So yeah, he'd done some sparring with him, but no, I never sparred him.
Last one, September 13th, Canelo versus Crawford. Who do you think is going to take that?
I don't know. I'm having got a lot of conversation with people about this, and I've got a sneaky feeling Crawford might do it, but I don't think he'll get a decision.
There you go. Chris Billam-Smith, appreciate your time, and hopefully see you back in the ring soon.
Cheers, John.